My name is Kelly. At the age of 6, the Church of Scientology informed my parents I was a suppressive person. I needed to be handled or disconnected. The handling lasted 10 years. The disconnection came after that. Did the Church of Scientology make my parents do this? No. They had been members for almost 20 years. The doctrine taught them everything they knew. At 16 years old, I was out on my own. Out of sight, out of mind. Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is a late stream for me, but there is a reason for that. And I'm very sorry to just make sure I'm not muted. No, I'm not. I'm really sorry to everyone who was waiting earlier. I had a little editing situation, which is going to make sense in just a moment. I hope you're all well. If you're watching live or on the replay, let me know where you are watching from and what time it is, because I love to know. As always, I have got the fabulous, wonderful, beautiful and talented Marilyn Honig backstage with me. She's going to help me start some comments so I can pull them up. So if you have any questions or comments you want to have read out, then just put them down there and put question in bold letters so she can see it. And send her some love as well for helping me with this stream today. You also might notice that I don't have any moderators. I know, shooketh. No big drama about that. Basically, I didn't realize, but moderators on your channel can actually like delete comments. They can like block people, and you don't get notified of it. I've had a little bit of that, but nobody in particular. All my mods are great. I just think I'm a bit of a control freak and don't want to not see if something gets deleted. So for now, we're going to trial it out with no mods, see how we're doing, and just see how that goes. So no drama about that. Now, my regular show, I guess it can't be regular because I've only done one so far, but the SPTV show and tell, I did get a great suggestion to change it to, and that's how I feel about that, because apparently I say that a lot in the last one. So if you guys want me to change the show name to that, let me know. But this week's one is a little bit different because this weekend, all hell broke loose at the LA protest, the LA Scientology protest. I'm sure lots of you probably have kept up to date with this. I myself was awake till about 5 a.m. on Friday night trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Thank you everyone that sent me updates and was kind of letting me know how things were going. So really, really appreciate that. And today, I want to kind of look at this protest a little bit in a bit more detail. So what I have made is a sort of compilation thing of a bunch of different camera angles, a bunch of the footage that I could find that really tells this story of what went down. It was making me madder and madder and madder while I was editing it, because the way the LAPD acted was simply disgraceful. Hence the title of this video, the Scientology lapdogs, right? So what we are going to do, I'm going to play you this video. I will say as well, I will upload it as its own separate thing at some point later on, just so you can take my commentary out of it if you just want to see, the actual footage itself. I'll happily do that. And yeah, you can see it on its own too. So yeah, we will do that. Anything else I need to say before we play this? No. Okay. I'm going to play this video for you. And everything starts off pretty calm, pretty chill, as some of our favorite YouTubers get ready for the start of their protest. Let's go.
Liz Gal.
Hi, it's Liz Gal.
We're on two things at the same time.
We're on two things at the same time.
We got Serge Del Mar. Literally Serge. Literally. We got Michael. Literally Michael. I used to live out here, guys, even before I was in the Sea Org. Spent a couple years living out here. Didn't really have anything to do with Scientology from 1998 to 2000. There's an apartment building back there called the Madison Apartments, and I lived there. And I had a lot of fun.
Okay, so this is the first thing I want to pull up here. Now, this incident happens about 15 minutes into Aaron's live stream. Now, there's some debate on whether this guy Patrick is a Scientologist. He says he's not, or whether he's like a paid bad actor or something for them. However, I do think it's a bit strange that he's only out there in the first 15 minutes and then this guy manages to cross him. Like, how random is that? I'm not saying it's set up, but it might well be. And in this particular clip, while he's walking past him, to me, looks like he kind of barges past him. I don't know if you guys see that, but that's what it looks like to me. But yeah, let's continue watching.
Dude.
All right, man.
That's the guy who used his dog as a weapon against the Squirrel Squad. Are you the guy who used your dog as a weapon against the Squirrel Squad?
I'm just going to pause it quickly. I can see someone's put 2014. I don't know if they're... I edited this today, guys, really fast. And one of the camera sort of effect thingies that I've got sometimes has a date on it, and I might not have changed it. So sorry about that. It'll be fixed in the later edit for sure.
Huh?
Don't point that at me, number one. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about your agenda. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm a private citizen. Leave me the fuck alone for your own safety.
Well, I'm on a public sidewalk right here.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not for you to be fucking harassing, asshole. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm a combat veteran, PTSD fucker. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, guys.
Okay, so this is the actual video of the assault. I've used both Aaron's camera here and Liz Gale's camera, who also caught it. I don't know if anybody else did, but those were the two that I could find. And you can clearly see that this guy did attack him. There is a moment in it where he kind of leans forward, where Aaron leans forward, and it looks like he's trying to get his phone. But then he lets the dog loose on him and also punches him round the head, which is utterly crazy. Anyway.
I will fucking kill you.
Guys?
Oh! Okay! Hey! Yo, you fucking assaulted me, asshole.
I got this shit. I got it.
Yeah, he just assaulted me.
I got it.
The fuck I did? You fucking came up at me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow, he actually hit me in the head, you guys. I'm filing the fucking police charges on that. He hit me right in the head, dude. The guy who had the dog. The same guy who attacked the Squirrel Squad last week.
Holy shit.
It's been confirmed. 5 minutes.
It's disgusting. You're a fucking disgrace.
You're a disgrace.
Excuse me?
So again, I'll just pause it quickly. I'm pretty sure this clip is the first time this happens with with Patrick and this dog. You can see he's all the way on the other side of the street, and the protesters are just doing their thing, minding their own business, and he gets all up involved in what they're doing. And, well, you'll see what happens.
What's your problem?
You!
So you're a Scientologist?
Out of your way to fucking search Trump.
Yes, absolutely. It's a scam. You let it go on. You're proud of, you let a scam go on in our neighborhood, and you're proud of that?
You're alive.
Good. He's the one that's gonna grab
Let's see. You're using a dog as a weapon.
You're on our space.
You're like using a dog as a weapon. Using a dog as a weapon. We're gonna see how this works out for you.
You're making noise for my goddamn
Yeah, shut your mouth. You're the one making noise. You and your dog are making noise. Shut your mouth. Shut your. Again, I'm gonna tell you. If you allow scammers in there, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I got
you
you,
are a dumb
motherfucker.
motherfucker. We're gonna see how it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
You need a dog. You don't have a dog around. Your ass will probably be laying right there. Yeah, you will not. You can't walk.
Go back inside. You're not gonna argue with
A fucking chicken shit little pussy.
Yeah. Hey.
You guys come.
No. You walk over here.
Chris, they want to see the mark on your wrist. Look at that.
Chat, please do not order anything.
Thank God he had his jacket on.
I know, I had 2 jackets on, thank God.
Everybody's like, what happened to the mark? Is that the rip right there?
Yeah, that's the rip.
Shit. Going right through the rip.
This was real leather. Ruined.
Okay, so a lot going on there. But you can see that the dog does go for, I believe it's Chris that he goes for, but correct me if I'm wrong. And he leaves a mark on his wrist and also cuts into his jacket. So, that is what was going on there. He has said that he didn't try and use the dog as a weapon. I'm a bit worried about this dog, if I'm completely honest, because I don't know what it's like in the States, but over here we have something called bully breeds, things like pit bulls and stuff like that. They're not allowed to breed them over here anymore. And the issue with something like that, with a dog like that, is that they could put the dog down. So I'd love to know a bit more about that. And yeah, if anyone, knows what the laws are and stuff like with that over in America, I would love to know. Anyway, this next clip comes from David Mismanage, who I believe this was a week or so after the initial incident, and this guy is still walking around and doing his business.
The infamous dog attack man, still not in jail. After at least 4 people were bitten by his pit bull, he remains a free man, very chummy with the people in the so-called Church of Scientology.
I'm Davey Mismanaged.
Hey. He literally fucking hit me in the head.
Hey, it's all red, brother.
We got it on stream?
Who hit him in the head?
The guy with the fucking dog. The guy who attacked you guys last week with the dog.
Which one?
That is the same guy.
Which the
I mean, we're all seeing this, right? Like, that looks so AF. So there's really no question in it. And I can't believe it took them so freaking long to even arrest this guy. Ooh.
the bald head dude?
Yeah, no, the bald head dude with the dog.
Oh, he did it with what?
The guy with the dog from 2 weeks ago who fucking attacked.
We can call the police.
We need to call the police, for real.
Yeah,
Someone
call the police.
6724 Hollywood in front of the Scientology building. Suspects an employee, male black, 30s to 40s, dark clothing. Victims a protester hit by a cane. It's could.
So let's just also hear that out. Victim was a protester hit by a cane. How is a victim of a crime getting arrested at the end of this? It's a good question, people.
Johnson 946 3646.
All right, we're getting him to the cops, you guys, so we can get the right facts on the matter. This is so outrageous.
stream in front of he punched me in the head on a live stream. And he sicked his dog on me. Yes. I'm live. Okay, so I'm walking. I see him. Now look, I'm behind him. He's walking away from me. Okay, I'm not even talking to him. I'm talking to my live stream. I said, that's the guy who used his dog to assault the protesters last week. Watch what happens.
I can see you guys going on in the chat saying subject is an employee. That's in reference to Patrick, the attacker. I don't know how they've got that information or what that refers to, whether it's an employee of the Church of Scientology or not. He states later on that he has nothing to do with them. So, we can look into that a little bit later, but just wanted to Just wanted to put that out there.
I'm nowhere near it. Someone said the sergeant showed up. He's right there. Oh. Yeah, the sergeant doesn't really like all of us. I mean, guys, if you want to talk about one of the reasons that I love First Amendment auditor videos, people who use live streaming to hold police accountable, we've shown these cops crystal clear video of assault with thousands of witnesses. And we've got 5, 6, 7 cops standing around for an hour. And honestly, they wouldn't be bothering to do this if they didn't know that thousands of people are watching this right now. They wouldn't even be bothering.
Just going to pause this because I've just seen a super chat from Super Pup. Oh, I can't read it. That Confident Chris's stream 27 minutes in shows him staged on the corner while Aaron is streaming near the building. You can see him walk behind Serge and glare into CC's lens right before he attacked Aaron. That's really interesting, and I will go and find that. I didn't see his stream before, but that is very, very interesting, and thank you very much for the super chat. That is very, very interesting indeed. Thank you.
And the only reason I'm pursuing this so heavily is because this is the guy Scientology uses to harass the protesters, and we're going to put a stop to it.
All that, all these cops. What do you have all these cops for? Why are you cockroaches still sitting here? Get them out of handcuffs and get the fuck out of here.
We called at 11:21. 11:23, actually. Right?
You need all these cops or one person.
Yeah. They accuse me of having a gun in the streets. Well, where's this is ridiculous, streets?
What's your reasonable suspicion to have him in cuffs? Maybe you've already searched him. He doesn't have a weapon. Why is he in cuffs? All right, you don't need to run his name to know that he has not committed the crime. They called it as a crime and said he had a gun. There's no gun. Get him out of cuffs. You don't need to run his name.
Why isn't the Church of Scientology being held accountable for these false calls? This now makes 12 phone calls to 911 by the Church of Scientology making fake claims. At some point, they need to be held accountable.
Did you hear that? 12 phone calls with fake claims, including bomb threat, accusing one of them of having a gun. Those 2 clips of the young people you saw that were handcuffed, one was accused of having a gun on them. It's absolutely insane. And this is the thing. They're not facing any sort of repercussions for false reporting, which is a question I would love for the LAPD to answer. Why are they allowed to make fake reports and waste, US payers' tax money and resources and things like that? It's a question I would love to know the answer to, please.
We're documenting the LAPD's response so we can establish.
Now it's 20. Let me hold on. I think it's closer to 25 calls now. What the actual hell? Like, this is crazy stuff. Ugh. Okay. Sorry.
Establish a pattern.
Feels like something's about to happen here. I don't know.
The main thing to be is we're not scared. If you have the facts on your side and we're here peacefully protesting, we are live streaming. Everything we say, it's recorded. Everything we do is recorded. So, Osa, chill. We're showing exactly what we're doing. If you're pressed about something that we're doing, you literally have it on here. And since you have such a great relationship with the LAPD, just send them our video where we violated any law.
No, guys, I'm not being arrested. The guy who assaulted me outside the test center is getting arrested.
No, there's a pattern here that we've seen already.
They're planting people, aren't they? They're planting people in your crowd, trying to...
They've been known to do that. So this guy, I don't know if we have the full way to make that, but it's an allegation, you know? We've seen the cozy relationship, and, you know, we grew up with these people, and we know that they have a whole office that all they do is plan ways to sabotage our rights. 6 SUVs, all of these cops, and nobody has touched them.
We're waiting for the guy with the dog to get arrested. He is...
You hear that? 6 SUVs. There was also 2 police helicopters, and eventually about 20 officers show up to shut down that part of Hollywood Boulevard to arrest Aaron. What in the freaking hell?
Assaulted a bunch of the protesters outside the Scientology Center with the dog. Oh, well, a couple weeks ago with the dog, but today with his cane. Yeah, he's getting arrested. That's what we're... Yep. Did I include in the report his threatening to kill me and the others? I should put that in the report.
Let's keep an eye on Aaron, you guys. Let's keep an eye on this.
Can someone remind me the name of this officer? Is it Tim Tamalam? I don't know what his name is. But the guy that is the bald guy next to Aaron arresting him, or who will arrest him, is Tim Talman. What did I call him? Tim Tamalam. Tim Talman. Thank you very much, John Stastowski, and nice to see you.
Like the fellow arrested for the battery.
Yes.
We have no problem facilitating a private person's arrest.
Yes.
With you being that private person.
Yes.
At which point you will be required to go to court to make certain that you follow through with those elements of the
All right, I want you to listen to this conversation. Now, the audio that I've used for this is from Aaron's phone. He wasn't filming them, and this bit of audio is from Serge's phone. So I've pieced them together. And what appears to be happening is that this Tim dude would like for Aaron to drop the charges and not get this guy arrested. It says something about a peaceful resolution. They want to come to a peaceful resolution. And they basically say, you know, if you want to go ahead with it, well, we're going to have to arrest you as well, which I think is some kind of intimidation.
Of the arrest.
You got it.
At the same time, listening to his clarification of his side of the fact, I always say there's 3 sides of every story. What you say, what he said, and it's something in between.
Now, we do have Patrick's side of this story. He actually filmed an interview only moments after this attack happened, and is all of a sudden very calm and collected about it all. Yeah.
Well, so as you remarked as I came out of the building, you asked if I was the one who they just had the incident over in front of the Scientology building. And yes, that was me. I was walking in front of the Scientology building, walking my dog, and taking her out to do our normal walk, not having any agenda, no anything, just walking on a public sidewalk, and where a gentleman came running up behind me,
Running? Really? He doesn't look like he's running to me.
shouting that I was the one who was abusing his dog and using my dog violently against protesters. I've done no such a thing. And yet this person continued to charge into my face with his camera out, and I'm telling him, sir, I don't know you, I haven't done anything to you. Leave me alone. You have me confused with someone else, or I have nothing to do with whatever it is your issue is. And he continued to aggressively approach me.
And this was in addition to what had happened the other day, correct?
Correct. This is on the tail end of where I was surrounded, and basically surrounded and my way of egress cut off by a group of angry protesters who were pissed off because I said that it was disgusting at the manner of which they were, in the manner in which they were behaving.
Now, by the way, he's referring to the video that we played earlier from Scientology Audit or Streets LA, where he's on the other side of the street and then comes down the street to the protesters to yell at them. That's what he is referring to right here.
Going aggressively or being the aggressor towards the group that they were protesting.
Yeah, and do you have Are you a Scientology supporter?
I'm not at all. Here's the crazy thing is, I'm being labeled as a supporter of Scientology and all of this thing. No, I'm not a supporter of Scientology. What I am is a veteran who supports the Constitution and the rights of people to express themselves. But what I don't respect or support is people going aggressively over.
Now, in this next bit, as he's saying what he's about to say about him not supporting people being aggressive or hostile, you tell me who's being hostile in this clip.
Overtly hostile and being the aggressor. That I don't support.
And so if people are saying you sucker punched him just now,
and that was no such a thing.
No such a thing? We literally just saw it on the video.
I was defending myself. This man came running at me in an aggressive posture, coming from behind me. I repeatedly had told him to leave me alone on previous occasions. He comes running aggressively. I don't know what his intentions were. My reaction was simply a reaction based on the perceived threat.
Okay, so just so you know, he's saying that you were following him around. He repeatedly told you to leave. Let me finish before you interject.
I'm not going to interject.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Good. How are you? Good to see you. He repeatedly told you to stop following him around. He was not a member of the Church of Scientology, and you continued to accost him with.
Can you open it for me?
Go ahead. You continue to.
Just in case anyone is wondering, Aaron is referring to a bottle of water there that somebody brought over for him. He's not trying to interject with what the officers are saying.
Tried to accost him with the camera. They got up in his face. And so just so you know, those...
Go ahead, I'm listening, sir.
We ran that by our detectives, and those are actually elements of stalking.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
That's adorable. I do have to giggle a little bit at this just because he is not looking at them. He is like, yeah, whatever. Makes me laugh a little bit.
But that comes from our detective that's taking all that we are giving him, and he's disseminating all of our information.
Well, is the detective here?
The detective's at the station.
Did you send him the video?
The video, from what I saw.
There's 3 videos.
I know.
Did you send it to him?
Our sergeant has conversed with the detective after watching the video, and both sides are pretty clear. It looks like he swung that at you, and it also looks like he was also trying to defend himself and push you and some of the other people away.
Literally a lot more questions.
Okay, go ahead. What's next?
So far.
Well, what's next is that we're going to try to facilitate a peaceful resolution of this situation.
What does that mean?
If that's possible.
No, I want him arrested.
All right. So.
Okay, so this is the option, right? He says he wants a peaceful resolution, and Aaron says, no, I want him arrested. And that's where this next part says exactly what's going to happen if he goes down that route.
Then, just so you know, more than likely you're going to be arrested for the
all right. Felony stalking? Yeah. You want to arrest me for felony stalking? On a live stream? That's okay with me. Yeah. That's okay. There's 10,000 people watching.
What's happening?
And
He doesn't look that confident in his decision to me, if I'm completely honest. Felony stalking. What in the hell? I think it is very clear that that's not what he was doing at all. But yeah, they have to follow through now. He said it. It's happening.
So he said that if I ask for him to be arrested, they're going to arrest me for felony stalking. So go ahead, officer, do your job. You want to throw me in cuffs tonight? We can do it.
We don't give a shred of an F. Y'all got all the evidence, so do what y'all need to do.
As if the LAPD reputation couldn't get any worse.
Literally soiled. Oh, shout out to you, LAPD. What up? What up, what up, what up?
Let me get a good angle.
Damn. 5 knives.
5 knives. This guy was freaking armed, honey. What the hell?
Knives, you guys. And the LAPD is ha ha ha, he he he.
Absolutely. Let me get this arrest though. They're coming to get me. Serge! They're coming to get me. I can tell. I'm looking at their eyes. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. Look, they're eyeballing me right there. He's coming to arrest me.
Are you certain of that?
Well, we'll be certain in a moment. Here we go. You ready? That's why they closed it down. Get ready. You ready?
I'll hold that one.
Here, take this.
Look at how many freaking police there are. All these police for 2 people involved in this incident who are not acting up. Not even slightly. They are peacefully protesting and they shut the whole damn thing down. It's insane.
I say arresting Aaron. The arresting Aaron. We do have the receipts. Y'all have seen the video.
Hey, we're gonna come get you out!
Y'all have seen the videos. Look at him laughing. Laughing. Is it really funny? The children are locked up in the hotel. Is that funny to you all?
This guy down in the front looks so freaking smug as well, and I feel so bad for Serge, who is just absolutely outraged and livid by all of it. It made me mad editing this, seeing their attitude towards it.
Scientology left us right here. Good work for Scientology, guys. Good job. Great job. Great job. Don't worry about the children. Tracking Scientology. Haven't they arrested?
This is really big mistake.
You guys are so fucked up. You guys are on the wrong side.
Alrighty, so I'm going to pause it there. That is the end of this little video clip that I've made. As I said before, I'm going to upload the whole thing without my commentary, just so you guys can do whatever you want with it, react to it, share it, whatever you need to do to get people seeing what the LAPD are doing. I hope you enjoyed it. There was a few little mistakes I actually need to correct that I saw just with the edit. But listen, guys, I edited this whole thing today. From this morning, when I was supposed to go live at 5 Eastern, I literally was still like exporting it. I was like, I'm not ready. So, I hope you don't mind me being a bit late because of that. Let's have a look at some of your comments and questions and things. Let's see. Cindy Borrell, hey, I like the new name suggestion. And that's how I feel about that. Maybe we'll do it. Thank you, Cindy. Pause for Andrea. Unbelievably atrocious behavior by LAPD. Yeah, absolutely. Incarnasol, hello. What burns my biscuits? I wonder where that phrase has come from. Is the LAPD. Oh, the guy's not connected to Scientology, but corporal punishment was highly vested in hazing Aaron to let him drop the charges. Why? If the Perry is not connected to Scientology. Yeah, there's something definitely going on there, and them trying to get him, booked or whatever. To me, it seems like they knew he was coming down for this protest at the weekend. If they managed to keep him overnight, they will have taken him out of the protest, and that I think would have actually dampened everyone's spirits down there a little bit. And I have a hard time believing that's not what their plan was. But that's just my opinion, of course. Dora Explorer, hello. The guy with the dog needs to be looked at by animal control. Law enforcement and mental health advocates, LAPD absolutely fucked up. But Aaron had absolutely no reason to speak to that man, in my opinion. Yep, that's fair enough. I think he was quite angered by the previous like attacks and stuff. The Scientology audit and stuff showed. So yeah, you're welcome to your opinion, of course. Let's see. PST 1968. No one helped Aaron. Bystanders. Yeah, this is Hollywood though. You know, I've actually never been there, but you know, it can be like that in London as well. You know, if someone's having it out, most people won't get involved. Just because the more people that get involved, the more people that usually get hurt. Alicia Medley, hello. Liz stayed so calm. Yes, she was very, very calm. And yeah, I think I'm really glad that so many of them got the film footage of it. Like, we've got multiple angles of this whole thing, and that is wonderful. Obviously not happy that Aaron got arrested, but it's kind of helped highlight this whole thing. And I'm sure he will definitely be going after them for this massive injustice. Kareen C, hello. I'm so sorry for the dog. It's not his fault. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's never the animals. They're not bad animals. It's just the owners can make the animals behave like that, which is really, really, really sad. I agree with you, Karen. Redland, thanks for the super chat. I wish someone would rescue the dog. That is a fear response based on the owner's behavior. Yeah, absolutely. You're completely right. Janet, hello. Did he attack Chris without a Hellcat the first time? Yeah, I believe that's who is in the video. For sure. Mitch Brisker, he is obviously mentally ill. I'm not sure how obvious that is. He says he is a combat veteran with PTSD. He seems very calm and collected later on in the other interview, so I'm not necessarily sure that I would say that, but I'm not a doctor or a psychologist, so I'm not going to diagnose anybody with any mental illnesses today. Thank you, Mitch Brisker. Janet, hello. I don't think he's mentally ill. This is anger and violence. Yeah, I'm leaning to agree with you, Janet. Meerkat Madness, hello. That's not a service dog. Yeah, I don't know all of the like rules and stuff about how that works. I know he's got like a little vest on and stuff, but I'm pretty sure service dogs are trained in a very specific way, just kind of like how guide dogs are, you know. So yeah, I'm with you there. Cookwoman, that's a nasty bite. Yeah, I know, it does look very, very painful. And they've messed it, that like the bite really messed his jacket up too. Jessica Beach, hello, love this video, makes it all seem like a setup. Yeah, and what I really did with it is I laid out, I used mostly Aaron's feed and Serge's feed, because they were quite close together a lot of the time, so they had like two angles on the thing. And this stuff was just happening as it was going. So I was cutting back to, you know, when they talk about, oh, it's the same guy from last week. I was like, cool, I can grab a video from there and put that in. I think then it must have been set up. It was 15 minutes into his stream. And this guy just so happens to walk by him. I find it really hard to believe that it's pure accident, to be honest. Mary Cruz, hello. Unbelievable. This man is so dangerous to the public. Yeah, I hear you, Mary Cruz. Alicia Medley, I'm a pit bull rescuer, run a dog 5013C, and can answer any questions. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. If any of you guys have questions for Alicia, please let her know. Please let her know. Mark Terry, hello. He should at least have a muzzle on his dog. I suppose it depends. Like, I would never muzzle an animal, but I don't know what the rules are, so I'm not going to say anything about that because I don't have a dog. I wish I did, but yeah, I don't know what the rules are really on that. Hiya as well, Mark. Hope you are all right. Foxy Jane 88. The protesters did report him to the cops before he attacked Aaron weeks earlier, and they refused to do anything. Yeah, you are exactly right. And you know, if I don't know. It seems unbelievable to think that, you know, the LA org have like paid him off to go and follow Aaron around and just antagonize him or whatever. But it's really not out the scope of possibility here, to be honest. Thank you, Foxy Jane. Tassie Devil, is he holding the cane used by the older grey-haired man who picked up the dog after Aaron's assault? people are suggesting that that is the real owner. Ooh, I don't know about that actually. If you can let me know which video the other guy is in, or message me a link or something. Anyone can email anything to me at hellohelicopter@gmail.com. I am gonna if we find out more information as we're going through this little live chat, guys, I'll add it into my edit so that we've got the fullest, most accurate picture we can possibly get. But I just thought I would share it with you here today as well, so we can kind of see what the heck's going on. Thanks, Tassie Devil. Mamas, hello. What does it matter if the victim is a protester? It's more the fact that so the protester is Aaron. Aaron is also the victim of this crime, and the police arrested a victim of a crime, which is crazy. Most victims of crimes don't get handcuffed and put in the back of a police car and then chained to a bench for 4 hours, for example. So yeah, thank you, mamas. Susie Q, hello. Because he took a few steps and asked a couple of questions, clearly stalking, not. Yeah, I agree with you. He does not really follow him. He's as well, those Hollywood squares, guys. Hollywood squares, what are they called? Hollywood stars. They are about 6 feet apart from each other, or 1.8 meters for my European crew out there. So he was a good distance away from him. If you can see it on the video, he's like 2 of those stars and then a bit more. So he's easily like 10 feet away from this guy. So yeah. Sarah, meanwhile, if Aaron has a concussion, he could have long-term problems. Yeah, I hope he is all right. I'm sure we'll hear more about it in the days to come for sure. Janet, it was torture waiting and watching this unfold. I agree with you. I didn't actually see him get released. I kind of I fell asleep at like 5 a.m. and then I had a bunch of texts going, he's out, he's free. I was like, okay, good. But yeah, it was pretty scary and not cool. Seagirl, hello. Medical should have been first line for arriving officers. Yeah, absolutely. How do they get 20 police officers and not one freaking medic? What is that about? Very good point, Seagull. Thank you very much for that. John Shostowski. I really struggle saying your name. I'm going to try again. John Shostowski. There we go. We had 9,000 on Aaron's live at the time of the attack. Yeah, there are... There's not many crimes, guys, where you can have 9,000 witnesses, It's pretty impressive and crazy that they didn't act quicker. It took 2 hours for this guy to get arrested. Insane. Lathander Groudlinger, hello. Thanks for editing this. I watched live yesterday, but only on Aaron's stream. The different camera angles and clips from before are great. Yeah, I thought it would help just give us a bit more of a picture. They also, as well, the LA org were blasting out like Beyonce and stuff in an attempt to kind of get the streams demonetized, which, whatever. And I was literally screen grabbing stuff because I was like, what if they do get the videos removed? Because, Beyonce sees it and goes, don't really want my song Irreplaceable to be associated with this or whatever. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I would like for someone to check if anybody knows. In this country, you have to have a music license if you're like a shop or a bar or a business or whatever. You have to have a music license to be allowed to play copyrighted music like that. You actually have to have a license. I don't know whether the Church of Scientology has this license. So if anybody is sort of document savvy and can figure that one out, I think that would be very interesting to know. Yes, thank you, Lathander. Merry Cruise again. Thank you for the super chat. If you watch the information desk, supervisor talked to the people on the desk, and as soon as Aaron and Liz walked down the street, Scientology doors closed. They set Aaron up. It was planned. There you go. Do you have a particular... was there a particular camera view of this? Let me know in the comments and I'll find it later on. Thank you very much, Merry Cruise. Not that Helen. Hello, Kelly. This is incredible. I've seen most of the snippets, but holy freaking wow. Seeing it this way is really hard hitting. You're a genius. Yeah, I thank you. That's very kind of you. It's not perfect, but it's all right. The audio does clip a little bit because of the I had to remove the background music from it. But yeah, I hope it is all right and paints a clear picture of what the heck happened this weekend. Thank you, Helen. Or not that Helen. Janet, they cuffed Aaron before the other guy for the dog dude. Yeah, they literally did. How insane is that? How insane. Linda Barnaby, hello. Another call last night when Aaron and about 10 to 15 protesters were outside Scientology buildings. Yeah, I saw that, right? And they were just waiting out there. Scientology didn't come out, so they were just being there. You know, and there was the thing that's shocking me the most is how many officers they get out there. It just seems insane. Yeah, thank you, Linda. Grandma Matilda Matters. It will be interesting to see who pays for Patrick's attorney and legal fees. Very interesting indeed. Scarlet Phalanges, yes. Question, anyway. Wait, I need to read your name. Phalanges. Yes, Scarlet Phalanges. Sorry. I've got your name wrong before, so I just wanted to make sure I had it right. Question, any way of working out how much this circus cost? No idea. If you find out, let me know, please. Mena, they were really hoping for a riot. Maybe. Or at the very least, just to scare them off, you know, take Aaron down and hope that the others get scared to go home or whatever. But you know what? They didn't. Aaron is here. Hey, buddy. Glad you're all right. Looking forward to hearing more updates from you. You are more than welcome. If you want a version without, you know, the music and stuff in the background, hit me up, let me know, and I will send it over to you. Thank you. Where are we at now? Boom. Sandy Hill, Kelly has a point about Church of Scientology wasting taxpayers' money. People should be even more angry because the Church of Scientology doesn't pay tax. Exactly. They are tax exempt. Hashtag revoke Scientology's tax exemption. Please. Hashtag Scientology LAPD ox, honey. Joe Raz 16. Yes, I know in my state, if a dog attacks a person or another animal, they will put down the dog. Yeah, it's so freaking sad, man. Mr. Clean. Hello, Mr. Clean. Thank you for the super chat. There is also footage of Perry pulling out an illegal baton. It's a weapon. Threatening the protesters. I believe Streets LA has the footage. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I mean. I thought I included a lot, but there's even more. And we're going to add more and more in if we can. So let's do it. You guys, my email is hellokellycopter@gmail.com. If you have any of these links, just copy the link and tell me what is there, and I'll add it into this piece. Yeah, that will be fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Clean, for your super chat and for your comment. Thank you. Friday, Aaron said he wasn't pressing charges against dog, only Patrick. Good. Aaron is a dog lover, I know, and I'm sure he would opt to protect the dog if possible. Philosophy, that guy has PTSD. Yeah, he does say that. He says he is a combat veteran that has PTSD. It's just very strange. It seems a bit a difference from the interview he does later on. You know, he's in Hollywood. You know, he could be an actor. You never know. But I'm not putting any allegations like that out there about him because I simply don't know enough. I can only go off what I've seen on video footage so far. Thank you, Philosophy. Incarnasol, great job getting that many angles and viewpoints. Thank you very much. Cookwoman, Aaron was not running and Patrick did not call him sir. Aaron didn't move towards Patrick. He stood still. Watch his feet. Exactly. Marilyn Honig, who is down in the chat, starring all your questions and comments, please give her some love. Patrick couldn't have told Aaron to leave him alone repeatedly. He was only there for 15 minutes. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, those two had never met before this point. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Marilyn. Rio for Life, Kim D. Patrick has issues and is actually doing something about them. Now he will handle this. He has a great support system, and if you were in his shoes, you might have a little compassion. That's fair enough. We all got issues, and you know, all I see is what's on the video at the moment, but I appreciate your comment, and yeah, if you have extra information, please feel free to let me know and email it to me. Thank you very much. A Real for Life, Kim D. James Clifford Frederick Welch. I was there. He was a scary man, aggressive. There's no defense for that. I got the whole arrest scene on film. Yeah, awesome. And you know what? Everyone that was down there filming stuff, this is the best time we could be in for this stuff, because we can capture things. You know, we can get our own evidence by filming. And I think it's great there were so many of you guys down there, and props to you all. Yeah, I think all of you filming made that so much more obvious, you know? Thanks, James. Are you sure? Says, in other words, detective hadn't seen the vids, just opinions from officers on site / Church of Scientology dollars. Yeah, I would like to agree with you with that one. Are you sure? I am sure you are probably right. Kirsty Hall, the younger cop, looks very uncomfortable and nervous. Yeah, absolutely. I even think Tim Tam looks quite nervous, to be honest. He does not look sure when Aaron says, like, okay, you want to arrest me for felony stalking on a live stream? Go ahead. He looks a little worried, in my opinion, anyway. Pause for Andrea. So proud of AA for staying so calm throughout. They, Scientology and LAPD, were counting on him losing it during the attack and or in the aftermath. Certain people need to lose their jobs. Yeah, he did stay calm, absolutely, which is great, because I think they had no reason to keep him. They tried to keep him in whoever the holding place was, the police station. Don't know why I forgot what that was. But they couldn't. They literally couldn't. And they still kept him there for 4 freaking hours. Could you imagine if they had kept him for the whole freaking weekend? Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, True Clear Media. Hello. This chat makes me ashamed of my fellow man. These reindeer games are going to get somebody killed, and it's on your intellectually lazy heads. Okay, I am unaware of any reindeer games going on at the moment. And I'm not really sure what you are referring to. But, you know, if you, again, if you would like to email me, feel free to, or let me know what you mean, because I am not sure. Thank you very much. SPTV fans, I love how you edited all the footage. Yeah, well, thanks very much. I'm going to try. I need to read these before I put them up. Battens out. They're afraid of the crowd's reactions to Aaron's arrest. Yeah, well, this is the thing, right? If Church of Scientology called them, did they go, there's probably going to be a riot, you know, you need to come prepared? Like, why was there 20 officers? That's what I want to know. Anyway, Linda Kay, hello. You threw this piece together brilliantly, Kelly. Wow, the length of time this must have taken you. Every single one of those cops are complicit. Yeah, I agree with you on that. It did take me a bit of time, but absolutely worth it for sure. Vegan 3, hello. 2 copters show up and more police department just to get Aaron. Yeah, why do they need police helicopters? What the heck was that about? Ridiculous. Oh, hell no. They all knew what they were doing was wrong. Yup, absolutely. Gina G, hello. I was so mad at the cops laughing at Serge telling them about taking children's passports. Yeah, me too. If you guys didn't see Serge's stream, oh my gosh, like it broke my heart, honestly, to see how mad that they got Serge to be about it. He was so frustrated and so angry, and rightly so. It's disgusting, their attitude, completely disgusting. Stacey Toms, can you all believe they let the dog guy out on a misdemeanor? Yeah, absolutely. Surrounded by Scientology, thank you for the super chat. Can't wait to meet Kelly Copter in person in Clearwater. I'm going to go with that. I would love to come to Clearwater. I am getting a little bit of FOMO at all your patrols, and yeah, I would love to come over there at some point too. To be continued, confirmed. We'll see. Yeah, thank you very much. Karen Redford, amazing video. I've watched so many of the streams. It's just so helpful to see it all together. Yeah, that's literally what I thought too. When I was actually putting together, it was just making a lot more sense to me. So yeah, thank you, Karen. Takahina Maya. I think they were not expecting everyone to show up outside the LAPD to protest Aaron's arrest. Yeah, that is true. Everyone went down there and was just waiting to break him out, which is just hilarious and really cool. So yeah, good on you guys. Good on you. Ice to see 33. Thank you for the super chat. This seems like a dereliction of duty, and they're not upholding their oaths to the public. absolutely. I agree with you on that. You know, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Scientology Audit was doing a video, and they're like, "You don't come out this fast when we call you. When the public call for the police, they take ages. They're not there. But when Scientology call, they are right around the corner. And guess what? They've got 2 helicopters, 6 cars, and 20 officers just free at the time at their disposal. It's insane. Thank you, ICC33. Philosophy. To be fair, the guy did warn Aaron to back off. Yep, that is a good point. He did warn him at one point, but is violence ever really the answer? I don't think so. Anna Lundholm. Why not add a clip from Street when Aaron came out from the police station later that evening? Yeah, I absolutely could. I realized it was like almost 20 minutes long already. I was like, oh, you know, like we all know he got out, obviously. So I didn't know if that was relevant. But if you think it might be, then I'll happily add it in, you know, to kind of round it off. But yeah, it's fair enough. Amy 27. PTSD, not an excuse. True combat vets don't behave that way. Regardless, Doug Guy is a garbage human. Yeah, like all we're going off is his word at this point about his history and stuff. And like I said, in that interview afterwards, it seems like a different guy. So, you know, obviously not literally a different guy, just in his demeanor was very different, which maybe suggested to me that could be an act. But again, I'm not labeling anyone with anything like that. Shinova. I can't believe that there were that many cops around. It was a joke. Wow. Sorry, I'm reading too fast. Let me just take a little drink. I've been reading a lot. Just give me a sec. Got a nice Pepsi Max cherry today. All right. Shinova. I can't believe there were that many cops around. It was a joke. Not much else happening in LA to let that many cops just stand around the way they had their buttons out and to cuff Aaron first. Yeah. It begs belief. Absolutely begs belief. Pistol Pete. There was also the time he had a baton. The dog and him backed someone into the street. Is this another protest video? Again, I've not managed to find everything. If you have a clip of that, please send it to me at hellokellycopter@gmail.com. And so I can add this in as well. That would be great. Thank you. Lathander Groutlinger, again, hello. Thank you for the super chat. PTSD service dogs are trained to react to their owners' discomfort, stress, agitation by maneuvering the person out of the situation. They don't attack. Thank you for that information. So, you know, are we thinking this dog's not a service dog? Did they just put a little harness on him? And also, how do you get a dog to be that angry? You know, it's just crazy. Kirsty Hall, important, not a pit bull. Oh, sorry. I can't say dog breeds are my speciality. But thank you for that bit of information there, Kirsty. Appreciate that. Amy 27, no dog that aggressive should ever be in public. Not a real service dog. Okay, so a lot of you guys are saying this. Not a real service dog. Okay. Flick Rocks. He felt threatened, but walked towards the street and back towards the street again while the threat was standing still. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. He did that in both of the videos too. Like in the first one where he's on the other side of the street with the group of protesters and Chris gets bitten. He comes down the street to them to get in their face. Absolutely. Let's see. Are you sure? Says, was it ever confirmed at what point the training center locked up? Was it just before the attack or only noticed after? I think someone said before that as soon as Aaron and Liz came down, they shut the building. I think if someone wants to correct me on that, they absolutely can. Catherine Churchill. Aaron would rather take the hits instead of the Squirrel Squad. He is very proud and inspired by what they do. Yeah, he absolutely is. Absolutely. Alicia Medley. It's a bully bred. There's a high chance he will eventually be deemed a dangerous dog, and if the owner doesn't comply to very high restrictions, the dog will be euthanized. This man is to blame. Yeah. I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm sure the dog is lovely. The guy threatened to kill Aaron. not remotely any justification there. Yeah, he literally says, I'm going to blank you, you know, he says it. He says it. I don't know why I just blanked the word then, but yeah, it's insane. What's this one? Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Clean. Please state your email again or post it in the comments. I'm going to put it on screen now, which is my email, which is hellokellycopter@gmail.com. 2 L's, 1 I for Kelly, please. And if you've got anything you want to send to me, please go for it. Ego Next Door, Jen is here. You're doing a great live, Kelly. Nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Jody Q, the cops made the entire scene escalate. Yeah, 100%. Inappropriate heifer says so unprofessional. Yes. Paris Cashin. Lara FM live stream shows Patrick calling her a biatch and sticking his dog on her. It was so violent she should press charges. Yeah, I did see a little bit of Lara's. Oh my gosh, her intro, by the way, she is like a rock star, and I didn't even know. She's definitely going to get a shout out in one of my show and tells at some point because I think she is super duper cool. Yeah, thank you for that, Paris. Philosophy. I think Aaron was super brave to put himself on the line like that because LAPD are dangerous, and I'm thankful he wasn't treated worse. Yeah. Well, I'm glad he didn't get even more hurt or kept overnight in that jail, chained to a bench, no less. Ego Next Door, Jennifer. There's no excuse for abuse. I have PTSD, and if I abuse someone and use that as an excuse, no, it wouldn't be valid. I wouldn't expect people to just understand it. That kind of thinking is narcissism. And Jennifer would know. She runs a podcast all about narcissistic abuse. And if you are interested in learning more about that, you can go and check out her channel. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Matrix Tech Solutions. Hello. Thank you for the super stickers. Very kind of you. Joe Rouse 16. In my opinion, if people thought Aaron should have said something to him or not, the man's responses of violence are wrong. Therefore, whether Aaron said something to him or not is mute, in my opinion. Yeah, I do wonder what would have happened if he didn't say anything at all. Like, would he have come back later? I kind of feel like he must have had his mission was to rile Aaron up. That's honestly what I think. But, you know, not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it just all seems too convenient to me. Cascade. Thank you for the super chat. Each fake arrest and planted decoy is working against and making people aware of Scientology and the LAPD's antics. Cheers from Tassie, Australia. Oh, well, hello to you in Australia. And yeah, I agree with you. You know, like I said before, I don't it sounds so weird, but I kind of think it is a good thing that Aaron did get arrested. He was never going to do anything. Like, he never obviously would be arrested and detained, but it's highlighted this whole thing. There's a positive that's come out of it, even though I really wish that hadn't have happened to him. But yeah, we're all becoming more aware of what's going on, and I'm so glad that the public are seeing it. We need to keep the pressure on and keep sharing stuff. We need to get this thing shut down this year, people. Like, what the hell? I know that might sound naive or silly to some people, but they are literally committing crimes on the daily. And what? We're supposed to just sit here? No, thank you. Anyway, thank you, Cascade. Serge Del Mar is here. Hello, you. I can see you've done a little super chat here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kelly. You're amazing. Can't wait for you to join us in our protest soon. # no more kids in Scientology. Absolutely. Definitely want to come and join you guys. Well done for all of your efforts so far. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Zenu Marlene. Yeah, guys, if you're feeling a little bit stressed right now, feel free to take a little drink. And just take a load off. It's a Sunday. We're trying to be calm here. Anyway, I think we're at the end of the comments now. Guys, thank you so much for joining me in this little watch party thing. I will be posting the full video with any additional revisions and updates probably in the next couple of days, depending on if people send stuff to me. I'll be looking back through this chat too to see what you guys are saying. It's really, really great that we can collaborate and have this kind of feedback. you know, you guys can help me make it better, and we can make something that is really well-rounded, and I am here for that. And I think that's the way I can help in this movement. So yes, very excited for that. I am going to do another show and tell tomorrow, because usually what my plan was is to bring up videos from the week, you know, and talk about what people have been talking about Scientology. But this particular situation needed its own moment. I do have some videos on my list that I would love to share with you guys. Sorry, I'm drinking Pepsi, so I have like little burps. I know it's gross. So I do have some on my list, and I would love to still share them with you. So I might do a little impromptu mini show and tell in the middle of the week, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see. I'm going to sign off this video in a moment. Thank you all for joining me. Send your questions to hellokellycopter@gmail.com. Thank you to my members and everyone that supports the channel. Until next time, peace out. They tell a tale, but you don't see me cry. I'm biting my nails. You promised me a future. You promised me gold. Some stories are fiction, but they still are told, they still are told. So if I walk, stare up at the sky, would all the fear become fearless? A life turn to feeling alive. You said I will walk. You laugh when I try. For my time, but all lives have an ending, as this one draws near. Oh, when I know you won't be satisfied till I disappear, till I